guys, BioLizard1 here, and today I'm going to bring in another narrated Wi-Fi battle, and this is an OU match, or something that looks like an OU match, because there are a lot of Pokemon that aren't OU anymore. But like I said, I had this match a while ago, and this was actually more of a match where we just wanted to have fun. And this is a rematch against Xojoseph. I battled him before in battle 151, so he's gonna lead off with his Donphan. I'm gonna lead off with Azelf. I'm gonna taunt him, expecting him to go for the Stealth Rocks first turn. Next move, I'm gonna expect him to switch out, so I'm gonna set up the Stealth Rocks of my own. He switches out into Scissor. I'm just gonna stay in, go for the Fire Blast. I know that on somehow he's either gonna go Swords Dance or U-turn, just scaring me off kinda. So I'm just gonna take this opportunity and go for the Fire Blast, and that is a prediction that pays off anyway. So now he switches into his Hexorus. Hexorus is just a powerhouse, really. And the only thing I can do is basically switch out, going to something that resists Dragon type moves, because that's the only kind of move that are stab on this guy actually. So I'm just gonna U-turn out, like I said, gonna go into Claws. This is my Gliscor. That was just wrong. Gliscor, Gligor, never mind. This was my Gliscor, and he goes for a Sword Dance, and that was something I totally did not expect. And yeah, I thought I would be able to live in Outrage because, yeah, Scissor is like a beast in defense and it's often used as a physically defensive wall. But then I died and I was like, huh, what happened? And I looked at my team after the battle and I said, oh my god, I brought the wrong Gliscor. So that was bollocks, because I know that I would have been able to outspeed him anyway. I would have been able to live in Outrage and go for an Ice Fang anyway. So that kinda sucks. So the only thing that I can do now is stay in with my Ace health. Luckily it didn't set up Stealth Rocks, so I'm just gonna go for a move. And I'm just gonna go for Fire Blast because that is mainly the only attacking move I have. And it nearly finishes him off. It doesn't do quite enough where he comes into range at Life Orb is going to finish him off. So that kinda sucked, because now I have to lose another Pokemon in the progress if he doesn't hit himself in Confusion. So I'm gonna go into my Rotom, and I also brought my wrong Rotom because this Rotom is actually level 1. But I see he hits himself in Confusion, so that is just awesome. You just witnessed here, Rotom level 1, Rotom Wash finished off a Hexorus. Oh my god, that was just awesome. But now he switches into Crobat, and I'm like, okay, if you can finish off an Hexorus, I'm pretty sure you can finish off Crobat. But Crobat gets a critical hit, and that's just unfair. That is just, whoa. Why did you do that? Why did you U-turn out? Why did you critical hit me? I'm sure I would have lived. Not. But yeah, he switches back into his ultimate powerful Donphan, and things aren't looking too well for me because I already lost 3 Pokemon at this point of the match, where he only lost 2 if I calculated correctly. So I'm just gonna go for an Hydro Pump. I'm pretty sure that Hydro Pump would have been able to bring him down to his Sash because, duh, this is a Starmie. But yeah, the Hydro Pump misses, and he's able to Rapid Spin away my rocks, which is even more unfortunate. So now I'm gonna do what I should have done in the first place, went for an Ice Beam and then go for the Hydro Pump, expecting him to switch out. But obviously I was just retarded playing this battle, so anyway, he's gonna Earthquake me. That is obviously going to do a lot. And now he's gonna Ice Shard me, trying to bring my Starmie down as low as possible. So Ice Shard is gonna do 20 hit points, which is just nothing actually. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep continuing to use Ice Beam because obviously I don't want to miss another Hydro Pump. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm pretty sure that he's going to come in with his Crobat and Revenge Kill me with a U-turn. And that is what he's gonna do. So he's basically controlling this game. I guess I only have 2 Pokemon left. So as said before, things aren't looking too well for me. Even though I have the switching advantage now due to the fact that he used U-turn. And he's gonna go into his Darmanitan. And if I had Stealth Rocks up, then both Crobat and Darmanitan would have been hit with some serious damage here. And now he goes for Flare Blitz, so, and by the damage it does to my Kunkelderp, I'm pretty sure that this was a choice banned one. But only thing I can do now is try go for a substitute, because this isn't even my bulk up Kunkelderp, which is even more unfortunate for me. So I'm just gonna sub up. I'm gonna go for the Focus Punch, but even though he will be able to finish me off with a Flare Blitz. So if I had my Drain Punch yet, then I would have been able to probably take out another Pokemon with my Kunkelderp. But that doesn't happen. But now you are just going to witness how Kunkelderp takes out Darmanitan with a Focus Punch. And I think that is pretty awesome. And in addition, you also saw my level 1 Road and Wash take out that Hexorus, which was just awesome. But, okay, he switches back into Ectoplasma, which is his Gengar, and I'm like, fuck, I don't have anything to take out this Gengar. But I'm predicting him to either go for a Psychic or a Shadow Ball, so I'm just gonna switch into Tubby. He's gonna go for Psychic, which is just unfortunate for me. And I see that he has Focus Blast, a thing that you don't see very often on Gengars anymore. But I was like, hey, I'm a Snorlax, I can live that, right? I can live that. I can... What? Why did it kill? Oh, critical hit. So that is just unfortunate. Now he's going to be able to take down my Conkeldurr with a Psychic, and that is a good game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. This was my rematch with Xojoseph. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. For the question of the day, I'm just going to ask, what do you think of my latest PO series? I have been posting a lot of PO series lately, because those battles are just easy to do, very fast battles. I really enjoy doing those. So if you want to battle me on PO, most of the day in the weekdays I'm on PO, or I'm on the PO server or the Smogon server. So if you want to battle me, just look for Biolizard1 and I'll be there. But yeah, and for this moment I would just like to advertise, go check out my series while I'm using my PO battles. It's really fun, so you should check it out. This was Biolizard1 signing off.